Where are your pants?
I don't know, you can't see.
I think you need to go put them on.
Gosh.
Hi guys!
Hello.
Welcome to episode 2 of The Cooking Couple. We're the couple. We're gonna cook in our kitchen.
And drink.
And drink. So, if you have not been following along for a while, The Cooking Couple is a little thing we do where I cook a dish, he makes the drink. The two are supposed to go together. Usually that's the goal. They're usually supposed to be pretty easy, quick. Tonight's dinner recipe is actually a bit of a Trader Joe's hack. And then the drink is something that will go with that, hopefully.
It will.
So.
And most importantly, it's so that way you guys can also make it at home, whether you're working or you have a need for a quick dinner and a drink. It's all for you.
It's all for you. It's all for you, baby.
It's all for you guys.
So I'm gonna be doing a little situation with everyone's favorite cauliflower gnocchi from Trader Joe's. Yes,
Like the size of my head.
I've already opened the bag. So we're gonna do that with a quick spicy tomato sauce. Again, this is sort of a Trader Joe's hack. You can get everything at Trader Joe's. And you only need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like you need 5-ish ingredients. Obviously you can add Parmesan cheese or basil or other things, but at the minimum whatever, you need 5 ingredients. It's quick, it's easy.
Delicious.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
It tastes, the way the gnocchi cook, it ends up tasting kind of creamy. So yeah, good.
Let's do it.
You want to talk about your drink really fast?
No. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm actually...
You're fired from this show.
What? No. Can't fire.
All right.
All right. So my drink is actually a drink that we've made for Runway Chef before. It's called an Italian in Mexico. Basically, we are going to be using... You're not in Mexico right now, so relax.
I know, that's the problem.
You want to be in Mexico right now? Rather than here, telling everyone about our...
Kind of.
Okay.
All right, keep telling me.
Sorry. So anyway, it's called an Italian in Mexico. The base of it is going to be tequila. So it's essentially like a margarita, but we're using a little bit of an Italian pinch in it, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, so pasta, the Italian drink. See where this is going. So let's get started.
Let's get cooking.
We're going to do some olive oil, like a generous amount, like a tablespoon or 2. Who's counting? And then I already pre-chopped. You can get pre-chopped garlic too to make it easier. I did. Can't really see, but this is, I think, 4 big cloves. So you want to do like 4 to 6. I'm Italian, so in my world, the more garlic, the better. So we're gonna let this heat up. So to make this gnocchi dish and quick spicy tomato sauce, you obviously need cauliflower gnocchi. You need olive oil, garlic, which you can buy pre-chopped to make it even easier. You can use cherry tomatoes to make it easy, or you can buy whole tomatoes and chop them yourself. Some salt. If you want it spicy, you're gonna need chili flakes, or you can also use Calabrian chilies, which I like. And then these aren't necessary, but basil and parm to finish it off are always a nice touch. You can also customize this if you want. We're not doing it tonight, but you can also add in like spicy Italian sausage or some ground meat. If you want to add in extra vegetables, you can use like spiralized zucchini or spiralized squash. You can add in corn. There's a lot of flexibility to make this dish work for whatever you need, whatever you want it to be. Okay, so my oil has been heating up, probably a little too hot, so we're gonna just toss in chopped garlic. Give it a quick stir. And let this just cook for about 30 seconds. to a minute or until it starts to brown. And then next, we're just gonna add in all of our cherry tomatoes. Okay, so you just wanna add your tomatoes, give them a little stir, and you'll keep them cooking. If it starts to pop too much and the oil's splattering, just turn the heat down a little bit. Otherwise, you'll see the tomatoes start to pop, and what you want them to do, that's a good thing. So we're gonna just let that sit, let the tomatoes continue to burst and kind of open up. We'll move on to the drink. Well, that magic is happening over here.
We're gonna move on to the drink portion. So what we're doing with this Italian in Mexico cocktail is, like I said, the base is gonna be a tequila with some triple sec and some blood orange soda, which you can get from your local grocery store. I decided to use the Trader Joe's version of it, but you can also use the San Pellegrino.
Again, it's kind of like a Trader Joe's hack without intentionally, well.
Basically, we just bought everything at Trader Joe's and
it was kind of a Trader Joe's hack meal-ish, but you can get this stuff other places.
Exactly. So if you don't have Trader Joe's by you, you can definitely go ahead and still find these ingredients pretty much anywhere else. So, getting started with our cocktail, what I've done is the other trick to this kind of being the Italian in Mexico is the spices. What are you peeking at? Is the spiced rim that we're going to have on the glasses. So we've actually got here some chili powder, paprika, and cinnamon. So what I'm going to do, try not to make a total mess here, is kind of mix all of this up on my plate. Now that we've gone ahead and we've swirled everything together with the spices, we're going to just set that aside until we actually need to rim our glasses. So I'm kind of working a little bit backwards with these cocktails because I'm actually going to use the garnish first, so that way I can actually have some of the juice from the orange, we're using orange, to actually put a little bit of a layer around the rim, so that way we can actually get the spices to stick to the glass. I've got my slice of orange here, and I've made a little incision. What you do, just take it and go around the rim of the glass, like so. So that way you can go ahead and get that little layer there. And then what we do is get our spices and just give it a nice little swirl around. That way you get everything on there. So that way when you're drinking the cocktail, you're going to get some of these flavors along with the drink.
Okay, can I go check on my sauce now?
Yes, you may.
Okay, so over here, we've got the sauce coming together nicely. It smells amazing. You can see the tomatoes are all starting to burst. You can see some of the tomato juice is starting to come out. The key is you want to just keep stirring this every couple minutes, because that'll really help. See how the tomatoes are kind of getting mushy? Let's add some sea salt, like so, maybe another pinch, like that. Stir that in, and we'll keep letting this cook.
So while she was stirring her sauce, I went and grabbed some ice cubes from the freezer. So I like these big cube ones, they look a little fancier.
Big boys.
Big boys, that's right. And we're just gonna pop one into each glass. And from here, we've got our tequila. And just gonna do...
In case you can't tell, the common theme with us is not measuring things. So.
No, never. So we've got, it's about an ounce. Maybe a little more than an ounce. That'll be for me.
Who's counting?
And then we've got our triple sec. And tequila. And finally get to use this guy. Give it a little stir.
What's that guy?
It's my bar spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very proud of it.
Very amped about it.
Very proud of it. So basically what I'm doing is I'm actually diluting the tequila and triple sec a little bit with the ice cube, so that way it chills it, but it also is making the ice cube go down in size a little.
Okay. So once the tomatoes have all burst, and they kind of look like this, or they're mostly burst, and a bunch of the juices come out, it's getting all nice and saucy, as you can see. I don't know if you can see. It smells so good. All right. So once that starts to happen, you want to add the gnocchi directly in.
Directly in?
Directly in.
Holy
You
moly.
don't need to cook them beforehand. They don't need to be defrosted. You just want them straight in the pan.
Look at that. I wish you guys could smell this.
Let's stir them in. If things start to stick, add a little more olive oil, but just, you know, use your judgment. Use your best judgment. Which may not be the best if you've already been indulging in a drink.
I'm gonna say my best judgment is gonna be I'm just gonna start to eat it because it smells so good.
The other thing is if you've turned the heat down to low before, you want to turn it back up to medium. So do that, just stir it around, maybe add a little bit more salt. Like I said, if it starts sticking to the pan, we want to add a little bit more olive oil. And also too, feel free to add in your spice now. So if you want to do chili flakes,
Yes, we do.
or like I said, Calabrian chilies, these are super spicy. You can add them whole or chop them up. I think tonight I'll just do the chili flakes because I'm feeling lazy. So we're gonna
Lazy bones.
sprinkle this on. Always start with a little because you can add more once you're serving it, and you cannot take the spice out. So just start with a little.
Or don't.
Don't overdo
if you want a little heat.
Don't listen to him. Don't be
Yeah.
aggressive. I feel like the more pepper you add, the more cheese you're gonna need to put on top. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's okay because I love cheese. So.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
More
I guess that could be a
cheese.
good thing. All right. Fine.
More cheese,
Fine.
more spice. Makes everything nice.
All right. So I'm just continuing to cook this. As you can see, it's like getting all saucy and creamy. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. So we're gonna put this back on. Continue cooking.
And I'm
waiting.
still
I'm
doing
waiting
the
for
drink.
my drink.
Whoa, alright, so
I need to drink. This is a lot of work.
A lot of
Putting
work for
things
you.
in the pan and stirring. It's like an arm workout.
so you need some hydration,
I need,
right?
like, yeah.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
So now that we've already gone
I'm marrying you because you know.
Oh, you love me. Not really. It's only because I make you drinks.
Okay.
So now we're gonna go ahead and add the final part to our drink, which is going to be the blood orange soda. So really simple. All we're doing is we are just topping off our cocktails with the blood orange soda. Don't be afraid to get up to the top of the glass, it's alright.
The more the merrier.
And then, using our orange, add it on the side for a nice little garnish.
Ooh, look at those. Looking pretty.
The video gods must be on my side today because these never stay up when I make them.
So fancy. Fancy schmancy.
Come on. There we go. Alright. That right there is an Italian in Mexico.
Oh, it's spilling. It's spilling.
I think it's too much responsibility for you.
Maybe it's because I'm Italian but not in Mexico. Okay, cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers,
because my
cheers,
garnish
cheers,
is falling
cheers.
off.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh god. So, as you can see, this is about done. Sauce is like nice and saucy. The cauliflower is slightly mushy. Again, I don't know why I'm using mushy because it's not a good description, but
I think it's a good description.
What's nice about using the cauliflower gnocchi too, because there's the cauliflower and then they also have the potato starch in here, it actually kind of combines with the sauce to make the sauce a little creamier without having to add any cream. So this has been cooking. We're gonna stir. You want to kind of scrape the bottom of the pan a little, and then let's give a little taste.
You tasted it without letting them taste it?
Oh, I thought you want. I was gonna let you taste it. What do you think?
It's really good. Sorry.
Okay. I think I need just a tiny bit more salt.
No more salt. I could go for some of the chilies, but I can do that
You can
later.
do that on your own. Okay. So we're gonna salt.
Little salt.
Give it
Oh my
another
gosh.
stir.
You're my salt bag.
Oh god. Alright, so this has been cooking for about 10 minutes. As you can see, it's all nice and saucy. The cauliflower gnocchi are getting a little mushy, which is good. That's what we want. The nice thing about these gnocchi is that they have potato starch in them, and that actually kind of binds with the tomatoes to make this really creamy texture without having to add cream. So nice and delicious, but also healthy. So this is what it should look like when it's all cooked and ready to serve.
Look at that.
Like I said, as you can see, very sticky and mushy, but creamy and delicious. Like look at that tomato sauce. It looks like you added cream, even though you didn't. All right, let's get it plated. Okay, so if you want, you can drizzle with just a tiny little bit of olive oil, not a lot. Like that. We're gonna do a little parm. By little, I mean a lot, because I'm Italian and I love my parm as much as I love my garlic.
Maybe you just also really like cheese too.
And then we're gonna do a little fresh basil. Alrighty, so we have our gnocchi that I kind of made a mess of with my fork. We got our drink. Oh, I feel like we're kind of far and you guys can't see. Gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Drink.
Drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To Italians.
Everywhere, but especially in Mexico.
Well, or just cheers to anyone. You don't have
Oh
to be
yeah,
Italian, it's okay.
never mind.
It's
Whoops, got caught
Okay.
up in the moment.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you guys for joining in. Hold on, I can't balance. Too many things in my hands. Thank you guys for joining in to episode 2 of The Cooking Couple. Let us know if you have any comments, questions, concerns. If you think I should fire him, maybe I should just fire myself. Oh wait, you're eating without me? That's rude. He should definitely be fired.
Seriously, guys,
This hair should be
you
fired.
should make this. It's so good.
Yeah, if you make
so
it,
easy.
If you make it, let us know. Tag us so we can see. And cheers
Bon appetito.
to you guys for tuning in.
See ya.